Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to study the next chapter, that is sincerity. Okay. The Greek and Romans in ancient days loved art and sculpture. Many rich men commissioned artists and sculptors to make their images in marble or paint them on the wall or canvas. Such paintings and sculptures can be seen by visitors even today. So the people, those like especially the Romans and Greeks, they were very much interested in making their own images. Okay, so you might have seen that there are so many statues made on stones, and see like some paintings and so on are there. So that was very much famous, and now even now this is there, and this is of very high value things are there. Okay, they are stored in some museums and so on, and it is kept in such type of places, and even now the visitors can see them. Some of these sculptures were amateurs. So amateurs means like cheats, like means those who are not doing the things in a proper way, means like little low graded people like. They made mistakes. Sometimes while chiseling, the nose or ear of the image would break. Then they would use a trick to hide the broken part. They would fix it with the white clay and wax. The repaired statue or bust would look as good as any other. However, after some time, the wax would melt, the summer heat would expose the mistake. It also exposed the insincerity and dishonesty of the artist. So see like if an artist is making, see like they are making stones, and they are chiseling on the stone and making the sculptures. So when they are making, it is not an easy task. You have to chisel it very hard, So and we have to be very careful. So sometimes when these people, when they are making, if like once that ear is made or nose is made, or when different parts of their bodies are made. So sometimes when they make these type of statues and so on, it happens that their nose or ears may be broken. Okay, so if that means not there, that statue that they are making, and what they do is that if one ear is lost or broken, then they cannot make it again. Okay, or they don't want to make it again. So what they do is that they paste it with some clay and wax and so on, and they use it and they attach it. Or nose is broken, then they attach it. But what happens is that, and they say that this is of a single, see like one style, like a hand is made, so hand may be broken, so it becomes two pieces, So like after that they will attach it, but we cannot say that it is made of single stone. Okay. But what happens is that they will go and fix this statue, and this statue will be kept on the sunlight, and maybe for many years this will be there. So after some time, what happens is that the wax may be getting melted, and the part of which is broken part may be fallen down. So this will show the insincerity of the person, those who are made. So the person who has made it, then it will become that he is not a trustworthy person, or he is not sincere. We can easily understand. A sincere person is a true person. He does not apply makeups. He is not able to stand that. He is able to stand the test of trials. He is a total person. So a sincere person is a true person. So he will be a very good person, true person, and he does not apply makeups. So it's like see like some people, they are using like makeups and also actually they may be, especially at the time of marriages and all, you can see if the person may be looking very much black, but they apply makeups in such a way that they will appear as a very fair person. But after the marriage, when they wash their face, the real color will come out, So, or else there are some people, when they are going out, even though they don't have any money or anything like that, but they use very posh things and so on, and they try to show that they are very much attractive and so on. But this is may not be the reality. And not only that, like the persons, like if whatever they are, and here that is the makeups that we are using. So here it is not mentioned about such kind of makeups, but it is about like the reality. Okay, so the hiding the reality, that is what is mentioned about the makeups here. So some people they try to hide their reality, what is actually what they are, that they don't show, and they try to show that they are something else. Okay, so he is able to stand the trials, the test of the trials. So there are some kind of problems that people may be facing, that there are some kind of trials, so problems that we have. So these people are ready or able to face the problems of trials, okay, and they are total persons. Sincerity is truth. One day during the morning roll, the teacher discovered that James had been absent the previous day. So he asked James to explain why he was absent. James said that his mother was not keeping well. That very evening, the teacher met James' mother at the marketplace. This is how the conversation went. So see here, there is an example for the sincerity. Okay, so so there was a student called named James, and he was absent for one day. And the teacher had asked him, why were you absent? Then he said that his mother was sick. Okay, so but at the evening, the teacher met the mother of this James, and they were having a conversation. So the conversation was like this. So see, this one side teacher was there, and the other side the mother of the James also was there. So teacher, good evening, Mrs. Matthew, and good evening, teacher. How are you today? I was sorry to hear that you were sick yesterday. Sick? No, I was all right. Who said I was sick? Never mind. I was mistaken. One of the students spoke about his mother. I mistook it was you. Sorry, I asked you. So this was the conversation. Both of them was speaking. The teacher and the mother of this James was speaking. So after this conversation, the teacher was embarrassed. James' mother was embarrassed. James was exposed like a defective wax statue of the inefficient Roman artist. So here, the real color of the story, or the real character, what really happened, was understood by the teacher. The teacher, but did not say that he did not go for fighting with the mother, or informing the mother that he was saying so and so. All these things he did not say. She did not say, but she just said that it was some other student, maybe I was mistaken. So she did not want to hurt the person. Okay, so that is why she just ignored it and said it. But do you think that the teacher had told it like that? It is truth? Okay. Was the teacher telling a lie when she avoided the question, who said I was sick? Do you think that she was saying lie? Perhaps she was not, so she may not be telling. She knew that it was the mother of James itself, but she was being prudent. There was no purpose in complicating the matter, but the teacher would do well to face James the next day. She would do well to correct him. So she know that what she means in front of mother. She did not want to say that your son is a liar or something like that. But the next day when the James comes, then she will make him understand that what is the problem in saying a lie. Okay, so or how we have to be truthful or sincere. James in the story had a perverted mind and a distorted personality. Those who are courageous will always speak truth, but the weak find excuses and hide the truth. You know, see, like if people, those who are courageous, they will never say lie. They will be ready to say the truth, and they will be able to face the problems after facing it. Okay, whatever may be the problem that comes, they will be ready to face it. People trust those who are truthful and sincere. If James had spoken truth to the teacher, she might have perhaps scolded him, but she would have trusted him in future because she knew that he had been sincere. So there are some people, those who say the lie, but see, like here in this story, the James would have said the truth. And if he had said the truth, what would have happened? The teacher might have scolded him, why did you take simple leave, unnecessary leaves, and so on. So that much only will be there. But the teacher would have trusted him in the future because he was saying the truth. But here what happens? The teacher thought that the mother was sick, and that is why. So she did not scold him. But afterwards she came to know that he was saying a lie. So he did two mistakes. First of all, he was absent without any particular reason. Secondly, he said a lie. The second mistake is the biggest mistake even. See, like if you are happening to be like a mistake is human being, you know. But we should have the capacity, the courage to accept these mistakes. Okay. So here is another example that shows the insincerity hidden inside the mind of a person. So another story. One story we have already seen. Now we can say another story of that. John and Arun were neighbors. John liked to lead a quiet life and did not want the neighbors to visit him often. Whenever Arun knocked at the door, John would look through the peephole and curse. But when he opened the door, he would smile and say, "How nice to meet you, Arun." His smile was insincere. His words, "How nice to meet you," reflected insincerity. He was being dishonest to himself and to his neighbor. So there are some people, so they keep something in their mind and speak something else. So you know that there are some people like that. So here, this type of a person we can find that John was there. John and Arun, they were friends or neighbors. We cannot say friends, but they were neighbors. And John was going to meet the Arun's house, but he was not interested. John was not interested that Arun is meeting. But he could have told it properly to him, but he did not say. But when he is meeting, he is very politely, very nicely smiling and saying that, "How nice to meet you." Like that they are speaking. So when Arun hears these words, then he may be feeling that John is he is so much interested to him and meet him. So that is why he is coming regularly. If he comes to know that he is not interested, he would not have come. Isn't it? Nothing can prevent snoopy neighbors from disturbing you. Perhaps the only way for John was to tell Arun politely that he valued his privacy. In this way, Arun would not disturb the privacy of his neighbor John. So it is always wise to speak the truth rather than hide the facts, as face is the index of mind. A victory over our own faults is the most important aspect of our personality. Sincerity lies in the victory over self. So we know that, see, like as much as possible, we have to say the truth, and the truth should be visible in our face. So face is the reflection of our mind. What is there in our mind that can be reflected in our face. So if our mind is of like a good mind is there, so we can show it on our face. But sometimes some people may be showing what is there in mind. They will have so much pain in their mind, but appearing very much happy. And some are there, they are inside their mind, they will be very much happy, but outside they appear as very much sad, isn't it? So that is not good. So what is there, our reality we have to show to others, and we should try to respect it. Be sincere in whatever activities that we are doing. Okay, so that is a very good habit. Okay, thank you so much.